So the next project is vanity. And this wonderful work of art is the original. Look how well that's built. Pure termite puke. But I need that measurement for my plumbing. You can see it's just 1x and paneling basically. And we're going to build it about the same size. I've got a 11.5-inch wide board and I've rough cut them to length, still over length, and now I got to figure out how to resaw them. And these two will become the side panels of the cabinet, and these will be the door inserts. So maybe I'll skip planing them first. I can't believe how incredibly warm it is for October. Might as well take advantage of it and work outside. That was easy. Well, the only thing I've got for plywood around here is a piece of 1/2-inch pressure treated. That's the only thing that I got that's big enough. I think we'll make it work. And get her ripped down first. So it took me 1, 2, 3 tries to get the width, and 1 more try to get the height. I've got the outsides of my panels already marked for which is outside and which is inside. So on the inside I need a shelf that fits in a dado. cabinet, 34 overall. And my careful measurement on my dados worked out. Left a 1/2 inch of material, so I need 33. A 1/2 inch on each side makes 34. With a couple of clamps on it, you'd almost think that that's the major components of a cabinet put together. So I need a toe kick for here. I need some spanners for up top and some nailing strips, and I gotta put a cutout for the plumbing. So from this wall that I marked out to the other end is the inside dimension of my cabinet sides. So I got a 3/8 set marking gauge, and we'll get a mark around there. And on the waist side, I'm going to take a little bit of a chunk out of there. And yes, this is way overkill, but it's a part of the process I enjoy. There. And one there. And while they're sitting right there, I will number them. So those pieces help retain the shape at the top, and they will also be how I attach the top to the cabinet. And let me see. That's the good one. Well, the rest of them are a little bit loose, but good place to practice where nobody will ever see it. I got some scrap cut-off pieces and I put a couple of cleats in the top and bottom rail. And they're glued to the top and bottom rail with polyurethane construction adhesive. They are not glued to the sides yet, and the bottom isn't glued to the sides yet. So that's going to give me a nailing strip to nail into the wall, or screw into the wall. And access for the plumbing. Now, it's time for the reveal of the countertop. So we went and seen Larry McCarter over at McCarter's Creative Countertops in Exeter. And he's a great guy. And he was showing us all kinds of countertop material, and no, too busy. No, that's too busy. We want something plain. No, too busy. We want something plain, plain, plain. Very understated, very plain. And finally we got into his cutoff. And he was leafing through them. He said, "Oh, you're not going to be interested in this." Well, wait a minute. So, in our search for looking for something that wasn't too busy, this is the countertop we picked out. And that is called petrified wood. And he gave us a really good price on that. He did up all the edges for us and everything, and it was really inexpensive. What a deal. So yeah, if I need a countertop, I'm going back to see Larry at McCarter's. And because I'm ready for the countertop, it means I can take the old countertop off this one to get the sink cut out. I need to trace the outline for the sink, because we're using the same sink. So I can take this apart and finally get rid of it. It's getting there. It's slowly starting to look like a sink cabinet, a vanity. I made one mistake. I trusted that the old sink was centered in the countertop, which it wasn't. So I'm not quite centered there. In fact, I cut an extra ½ inch out of one side to move it over a bit. But I don't think it's out far enough that you're going to notice too much. It's acceptable. So, yesterday I cut a bunch of stock to make the face frame. And now we go into uncharted territory. I've got to make a face frame for this. And not only that, into more uncharted territory, the better half has decided that she wants a drawer down each side of the sink. So that should prove to be interesting. I guess in theory I could glue this together and use it as it is for now. But we're going to carry on with the build.